Subi Zimmerman here at The Instagram Expert. Today I'm going to talk to you about several tools that you can use to directly make money on Instagram. Stay tuned because I'm going to share with you some of my favorites. If you sell products on your website or your Etsy shop, there are now a few new tools that you can use to help you make more money directly on Instagram. Today's training is being done on my desktop to show you and teach you a lot of different things. I am going to be talking about 3 different tools. One is PayPal, the second one is Spreesy, and the third one is Penny, and how you can use each of these on Instagram as your checkout. Let me show you Natalie's account, The Retail Rebellion. Natalie uses Instagram to sell designer consignment shop clothing, jewelry, and accessories. And in her bio, you can see that she directs her customers to use their email to buy the item that she's posting. So let's go into one of her post here. We're going to look at her Tory Burch sandals. And as I said, she said to use an email. So if we look here, we'll see some conversation, some tagging, and then Abigail put her email in there, which means Natalie then went in to her PayPal account, generated an invoice, emailed it to Abigail to this email at Gmail, and Abigail got it. Once Abigail paid for it, Natalie went in and wrote sold on her account on this post. And what I like about what Natalie does consistently is she uses these red emojis when she has sold something, or I've seen her use the red emojis if something is pending. So this is kind of Natalie's signature way of keeping her customers informed of the status of the item that she's selling. Now, when we look at Natalie's bio, not only do we see that you need to comment with your email, but she's also telling you that if you want to know what's available to purchase, check the hashtag TRR available. And you should all know this by now, but on Instagram, you can open up your app, second tab from the left, and search hashtags. And in doing so, you will see all the items that are still available. Out of Natalie's 775 posts, there are still some items that she hasn't sold. So it's taking you into her hashtag hub, and that hashtag hub is TRR available. So I like that she's come up with that unique way to drive traffic to the items that she is selling. Now, using PayPal costs between 1.9 and 3.9% for Natalie, depending on what her volume is on PayPal. Also, this is pretty labor intensive for Natalie, right? She's going into her account regularly to see what kind of comments are being made. And if I know that if someone hasn't purchased and checked out within 12 hours, Natalie is then deleting that email, and then the next person that commented has the ability to purchase it. She's using PayPal. So PayPal is easy to sign up with. I'm sure all of you have experienced it in a purchase. You can set up a business account very easily, and you can create an invoice and send it from PayPal. Now let's talk about a new tool called Spreesy. Now Spreesy is really easy to join. You can join for free. You can easily link it by using your Instagram account. And what's so nice about Spreesy is that it's automated. There's no manual work to collect payment. There's 3 different ways that a customer can purchase from you, and I advise you all to click in and check out this minute video that they have right on their website. But the 3 ways that you can purchase is simply by putting an email like we just saw Natalie instructing her followers to do, and then an email is automatically sent into your inbox, and I'm going to show you that in 1 minute. A customer can also visit your Spreesy store and shop effortlessly right from any device, your desktop, your tablet, your smartphone. And the products that you add to on Instagram automatically are posted to your Spreesy store once you link them. And the third way is that you can get your customers to use the hashtag subscribe on the comments that under the post, and they will automatically be sent product updates via email. So let's go into my email so that you guys really can see what I'm talking about, because I know that visuals help, right? So I clicked on an account from Sweet Stevie's to buy this mug because I wanted to see what it looked like. It automatically came in my inbox, $17, description, continue to checkout. So here's the checkout. And here's the interface. So there's only one left in stock. What I like about Spreesy is that there's options, pull down options. So maybe it's size option, maybe it's color options. In this case, it's right-handed or left-handed mug. Also, you can list how many are available. There's only one left, as we saw, but you might have an inventory of 10 or 20. So people can buy multiple items at a time. Really easy. And then they want you to list where you're going to ship it to, because that shipping fee is going to be different depending on where the item's going. And then you just proceed to the checkout. Really easy, right? So this is automated. This is easy. You get all your information through a summary via email. Let me just show you what it looks like. So Spreesy is the keyword that I'm tagging, and because it's only available on Instagram, you're only going to see the hashtag popping up from Instagram. But Tagboard pulls up all the posts from Google+, Facebook, Instagram using that hashtag. And I'm using Spreesy as the hashtag to search, and all of these examples pulled up. What I want to bring to your attention is the interface of a Spreesy post. So it's with a description, and it's remember I said if you put subscribe in your email, you'll get subscribed with instant updates. I do not recommend doing that unless you want instant updates. But if you wanted to purchase, say you wanted to purchase this happy necklace, you would simply just put your email under that. Now, like Natalie's post and like this interface, I don't love that your email is public on Instagram. In fact, if you were to purchase something on an account, I would go back to that comment and delete your email so that people don't grab it and start sending you things that you don't want in your inbox. So right now, the same person, it appears, is really dominating the Spreesy hashtag on Tagboard, but this is what it looks like. And I want to just remind you that putting the word subscribe and your email address gives you instant updates for the account that you're subscribing to. And that is using Spreesy. So the third tool is Penny. So Penny also is automated. There's no manual work. You can just log in and you can complete a purchase right here on the website, or you can just simply do it on Instagram. You post a photo, the buyer then puts sold when it's sold, and then Pay with Penny generates the checkout. And I did this also to see what that was going to look like in my inbox, and I'm going to show you. I clicked into an item and I wrote that I wanted it by putting sold on it, and then this is what I got in my inbox. So now they're asking me to do one last thing. I need to go here to pay for it. So if I were to purchase this is the information that they're asking for. Again, you can sign in with an Instagram account. You add your credit card and information and shipping so that it's already there. And so anytime I wanted to buy something with Pay with Penny, they already have my information, so I don't have to enter it every single time. So this syncs directly to your Instagram account, and you add your banking details there. So you can just start selling right from Spreesy. And I know that selling on Instagram can be a challenge. In fact, I want to share this with you. I am planning on doing some experimenting with Spreesy and Pay with Penny this summer at my store Subi-Doo, because I haven't used either of them yet for my account. I just went in as if I was purchasing something as the buyer so I could do this training and see how it ended up in my inbox. But both of them are very easy to set up. I do know that Penny takes a percentage of your sale. So it's a small commission that they get for each purchase. But I think if it's going to be easy to make money on Instagram, it's worth paying that. So I would absolutely endorse and check out Spreesy and Pay with Penny. And I would love to hear if you're using either of them or if you use PayPal, what you like, what you don't like. Send me an email, sue@subiezimmerman.com, because your information helps me create content for others that are trying to make money on Instagram. So which was your favorite tool? Let me know in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, I want you all to have a #InstaAwesomeDay.